Hello everyone and welcome to Atheist Bible Study. I'm Joe Dixon. Today we're going to do Daniel 5, the writing on the wall, again from the children's Bible as always. We don't want to do the adult Bible because that's even more boring. Today, as always, I read these and I do it with an adult beverage. Today's adult beverage is the Harder Fruit Punch. Mike's Harder Fruit Punch. I don't know why I just turned it around. The title's both sides. But anyway, the Hardest Fruit Punch. It contains alcohol, 8%, which is not a whole lot, so. But it might be good. Last time I had something with the fruity punch was a Hawaii punch with the vodka, right? It wasn't that great. Let's see how it just tastes. It's alright. Alright. Let's get into this, and we'll have little mics throughout the thing. This will be short. I'm not going to read every bit of this. So anyway, Belazar is his king, right? Besides that, I'm going to have a party. Let me have all my friends down and whatnot. So he's partying hard. He got the wine, got the booze, and he's got them. And they drink wine, and they praise the gods of gold, of silver, of brass, of iron, of wood, and of stone. So he's having a good time praising all these gods. Like, oh, stone god, gold god, woohoo, woohoo. Silver god, those gods are awesome. And then suddenly this hand, comes, goes against the wall and starts writing on the wall. The king cried aloud to bring in the astrologers, the Chaldeans, and the soothsayers. And the king said to these wise men of Babylon, whoever reads this writing and tells me the meaning of it shall be clothed in scarlet and shall have a chain of gold about his neck and will be the third ruler in this country. He's gonna give him some bling if people can figure out what's written on the wall. So like, oh, what the? This thing's on the wall. I don't know what it says. And curiously enough, even though he brings in, what is it again? Astrologers, the Chaldeans, and the soothsayers, everyone says, oh, I can't read this. I can't read it. Despite the fact you're gonna give me gold and scarlet and shit, I just can't read it. What are the odds of that? I think I don't have that much experience with astrologers, but I'm fairly certain if I said, hey, I can give you gold if you can read this for me, the average astrologer will be able to figure it out all by themselves. And then suddenly someone comes up with the idea like, hey, this guy Daniel, I bet he can read what's on the wall. He's very smart. There he comes in, and of course, Daniel can read it. And he says, and the God in whose hands you breathe, this is what he's saying to the king, and the God in whose hands you breathe of life is, and whose ways should be yours, him you have not praised. So basically, it's saying, listen, that stuff on the wall that was written by God, and of course the one true God, and he's very pissed that you're having this party, and he wasn't invited, the stone gods and the silver gods and the gold gods, you're all praising their shit, but what about this God here? You're not giving him anything. And he helps you breathe. He helps you with your breathing. So, and so he reads what's on the wall. This is Dan reading what's on the wall. And this is the writing that was written. Meeny, meeny, tickle, upper siren. I have no idea if those are correct pronunciations, nor do I care. Just, meeny, meeny, I am. And this is the meaning of the thing. This is still Daniel. Meeny, God has judged your kingdom and finished it. Tickle, you have been weighed in the scales and found lacking. Upper Sand, your kingdom will be divided and given to the Medes and the Persians. And then, ladies and gentlemen, after he gets all the story, that night, Belshazzar, that's the king of the Chaldeans, was killed. And Darius the Median took his kingdom, being about 62 years old. I love that ending. The king is killed and Darius takes over. Who kills him? How does he get killed? He gets killed. Children, Bob. Children. Good moral bios in here. Children to read this and find out basically, God does graffiti. He just basically defaces his man's property. And then, because he's not praised, because God is very sensitive, and then he kills the dude. Or someone kills him. He's killed. And then someone takes over. Because he sends him a message. You know what? You know what would be a good idea? Any of you guys who do graffiti or any sort of writing on the wall, if you ever get busted, fight the ticket you get. Fight in court and say it's your religion. So you got it from Daniel. It's in the Bible. God told me to write this on the wall. Prove that God didn't. Prove that God did not tell me to write this on the wall. I know it says cocksuckers on the wall, but still, I can't interpret what God means by that. I'm not here to say what God means. I just know I am his vessel, and he told me to write this on the wall. And God is for graffiti. I can prove it because it says so in the story of Daniel. Worth a shot. Can't be any worse than saying that God's gonna send everybody up into space. So what do you got to lose? Who knows? Maybe some people will send you money. People eat that God shit up. Anyway, for those who don't eat that God shit up, there are people out there who give you the, and I'm sure you've heard this, my fellow atheists, the old spiritual. I'm not religious, but I'm spiritual. I believe in things greater than myself. I don't know if there's a God or not, but I do know that I think that there's just something out there, and there's some greater force out there. I believe things greater than myself, which is fine. But what does that mean? You believe something greater than yourself. The moon is greater than yourself. The sun is greater than yourself. You know what's greater than yourself? A dildo. A dildo never gets tired. A dildo never needs any batteries. And there's never any drunken asshole attached. A dildo is greater than yourself. Worship that, ladies and gay dudes. And the occasional straight guy who likes it in the ass but doesn't go gay, which I never said. But yeah, whatever you're into. If you like a dildo up there or finger up your butt. But you only do it with chicks, fine, whatever. But the point is, why not worship the dildo? Well, you can see the dildo. You know the dildo exists. There's never any debate about what the dildo does. Worship the dildo. That's what I say. Now, another thing you'll have to get, when you're an atheist, you'll hear the old, Einstein said, God does not play dice with the universe. And you hear that quote like, Einstein said, God does not play dice with, and people will take that quote and set aside, oh God, Einstein believes in God. Einstein believes in God. Einstein did not believe in God. He was being poetic when he should have been clear. What Einstein should have said, this is what Einstein's quote should have been. God does not play dice with the universe. By God, I mean nature. I'm not talking about a personal God, because see, I'm Einstein, not a fucking retard. That's what he should have said. And please don't get upset about me using the word retard. I'm not talking about mentally challenged or developmentally disabled people. I'm talking about fucking retards. People who just have not developed beyond anything or are morons, but not that they have a third grade education, but they're morons because they fucking believe in Fantasy Island. That's the people, not the people mentally challenged. I'm not talking. It would have been cool to hear Einstein say retard, don't you think? I want to finish this. Let me see if I can finish it. Mike's harder fruit punch. That's Atheist Bible Study. I really have nothing else to add to that. Hopefully you'll join me next week. And I don't know if I'll wear the bow tie next week because honestly, it's quite hot in here. But in order to hear me, I had to turn off the air conditioner. And the air conditioner's off. I'm dressed like this. Sweaty. So I may have an open shirt next time. Just preparing you. May not wear the bow tie. We'll see. God, that's disgusting. I'm so sorry. That is, again, I apologize very much for that. Anyway, it's just been so long since I had a good belch. I figure the belch fans are missing. Joe, when's the last time you belched? I have not heard a belch from you. And I'm like, all right, son, give me a belch. Actually, no one's actually written asking for a belch, but I'm assuming. You see, I've sent my I sent that out into the universe, my thoughts and wishes, and I sent it out into the universe, and the universe came back to me and told me that people will hear me do more belching. That I proved that it didn't. Prove that the universe did not tell me to do more belching. You can't do it, can you? No. So you got to take my word for it. The universe has told me, Joe, belch some more.